What's going on, guys? We got Ziii Studios to check out today. Surprisingly, I've never tried any of Kimmy's products, but I've heard nothing but good things, so it's about time I finally got some in my hands. We're gonna check out the Zirconium Dawn Tea, the Tungsten Dawn Tea, and then Kimmy sent a little something special to all the Tungsten winners. Let's see what that is. Surprises are always fun. I just gotta mention, this is very high quality packaging. Comes with a nice little slip, extra bearing, your COA. Oh. Okay. A little bit different than I was expecting. So if you didn't know, the T on Dawn Tea stands for thick. There's obviously a more thin version. Man, that's not what I was expecting. That's a nice little change. It's honestly unlike any other spinner I've tried out. And I've tried a lot of spinners. No hot spots. I was a little bit worried about hot spots. We're gonna have to see if that holds true on the tungsten. That is a loud bearing. Curious to see what's in it. Feels great. Great finger holds. Overall, you just gotta love the shape. It's clean, it's sleek. Really good feedback. This is like pretty much my preferred length on a spinner. Don't like them too small, too short, too long. I tend to like them about this length and thick. If you know me, my preferences are more rounded. I'm not a fan of hot spots. I got these spinners in my hands all day long, and I'm spinning them very quickly. What I mean by hot spots is sometimes I'll get just a little pinch of pain after spinning long enough. I tend to spin in the exact same way on the same spot. On this spinner, I'm where my fingers are wrapping are right around that corner. And sometimes when it's not rounded enough, it's hard to spin all day long. But I'm not having that problem with this guy. Could be zirconium's light enough. It could just be an excellent design. It's getting dark out. I'm gonna take a little walk, take this guy on a walk, bring you with me, get a good feel for him. And real quick, we'll go ahead and open up this tungsten because I am curious and I can't help myself. Waited long enough. Wow. Slightly different colors. Very cool. Man, these are some quality packages. Quality little slips. Very cool. Wow. Love it, Kimmy. Even the COA comes in a little slip. Gotta appreciate that. Very thought out. Ooh. Backside's cool too. I fucking suck, guys. Oh man. Don't do what I just did. You know, I was tearing where the tear marks are, and I just tore straight into the decadent pack like an idiot. That's user error, for sure. And we're back. Oh man, that is a heavy mofo. Gosh, I just love tungsten, man. Always puts a smile on my face trying out these tungsten spinners. Ooh. Man, I was worried about hotspots and this being too heavy and too thick. I can already tell you it's a beauty. Wrap that finger around and even blasting it, just trying to get as much takeoff as you can. It really isn't going to bother your finger. That was a cool design. Alrighty, we're gonna save the buttons for when we get back in just a little bit. I did say I was gonna take the zirconium, but I'm having a hard time getting this tungsten out of my hands. So we're gonna do a little flip the coin, see which one gets to go on a walk. I don't have a coin, so we're gonna do the flip the coin C. If it lands on the back, then it's zirconium. Landed on the back, we're taking Zirc out. Shout out to Steven for hooking me up with that coin C. It's a fun guy. So I gave Steven a shout out earlier for hooking me up with the coin C. I also gotta mention some of his amazing work. So right here we got one of his pouches. Holds the Dawn teat perfectly. One of many. Can't help but love his leather. This is one of his wallets. Got a few of these. It's just clean, man. Gotta love that threading. Fully customized this one. And last but not least, one of his stick holders. Well, I'll be right back. Alrighty, had to go wash my hands because that's nasty. And we're back. Hope it didn't make anyone motion sick with the walking video. For future reference, I do have it's a setting to help stabilize the video that should help with things. Just let me know if you didn't like it. Anyways, I got some good quality time in with this zirconium Dawn T. Man, that is a loud bearing. I've noticed that pretty much all my zirconium spinners are louder. It's not a different bearing in there. Something about the zirconium just makes it sing, man. It rings. But got some good quality time in with the Zirc on the walk, and then as soon as I got back, I got this tungsten back in my hands, and I've just been ripping it for the past hour. So I got a little better idea of the two of them to give you a little better comparison and review. Ultim buttons. Wow. Even a little slip for just the buttons. Man. Over the top. Gotta love it. Over the top thoughtful. Even a bearing with the buttons and even a COA. Sweet. Very impressive, Kimmy, very impressive. No decadent packs to tear into on this one. Ooh, I'm gonna like these in Ultim. Man. Let's go ahead and throw those on immediately. So after I've been playing with it for the past hour, this tungsten Dawn T, my finger is getting a little sore. You know, that's to be expected with pretty much any tungsten spinner. What I'm finding is that my nail is digging into my skin on the push-off, and it's just getting a little bit sore right there where my freshly cut nail is. And these buttons should do the trick. I've had that happen with pretty much any stock tungsten spinner. Over time, it is gonna wear on you a little bit. I mean, you're throwing around a lot of weight. Speaking of which, let's get some measurements, some specifics up on these, shall we? Here we are. Alrighty, let's take a look at the specs. So this is for the Zirconium Dawn T in polished finish. 83 grams weight. Feel free to pause the video if you need longer to look. This is the Dawn T in tungsten. Stonewashed finish. 221 grams. And real quick, I just gotta show off some of these finishes that Kimmy's doing. Like, by God. What is Kimmy cooking up? The crystals, man. Unbelievable. I don't know how he gets that finish on this crystal titanium. It's just out of this world. Oof. AKS Black Damascus, sign me up. You know I'm already in. Check these out. This rock finish. Man, I've been seeing some cool pictures of these posted. Wish I would have seen them, been able to go in. Always keeping things, ooh, man. Always keeping things interesting, fun. Where's another one of those finishes? Is there rock finish up here? I know we got some colorful ones. Anyways, make sure you're following Z Studios Facebook group. This is where most of the action's gonna happen. In case any of you are curious, the combination for the Ultim buttons on this tungsten Dawn T, it's about 152 grams. Now, I'm about to make some of y'all very happy. We know how much everyone loves Drakes. Drakes seem to make anything better. So we're gonna throw some Drakes on these combinations, see how we like them. These Drakes are... It doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. So, look at that. Zircutite buttons anodized with Zirc inlay. Man, these are about 23 grams. AKS and Zirc with Zirc inlays. Fucking A, dude. Oh, these are about 24 grams. It really doesn't get much better than that. Alrighty, let's play around on this Ultim just a tad. Beautiful combination. I see why Kimmy wanted to send these buttons with the tungstens. Once those tungsten stock buttons get a little too heavy, just throw these on and you can just keep ripping all day. Honestly, it really works even with this weight. It's hard to find thicker designs where they're complemented by tungsten. Tungsten stock is not going to be for everyone. Even this tungsten with Ultim is not going to be for everyone, but most people are going to enjoy trying it out. I can promise you that. You know if you're one of those people that likes thicker, heavier spinners. I can't even wait any longer. That's all I'm thinking about. The question is, which pair goes on which? We're gonna try this. Ooh, oh man, yeah. I'm a big fan of dished buttons. Big fan of drakes. Light buttons on heavier spinners is just a killer combination. Damn, that looks nice. Didn't expect that. So these are a little bit too dished for my liking for this big tungsten body. So that's not going to be a keeper. But this combination, by God. Oh man. That is just too juicy. Getting me all fired up over this combination. Man, what a beauty. Yeah, I'm gonna be rocking this for quite a while. What a beautiful combination. The looks, the feel. That's a hard one to beat. These drakes are not easy to obtain. I've only won 2 sets of drakes and I've been entering for a long time. These both were acquired off the secondary. People are not often willing to let go of their drakes. So it takes some finessing. You got to spend some more in the secondary. You got to be willing to trade. So real quick, I just want to try these Ultim tea times that I got on my Ultim Slim Pillar out, because I just think I learned something new, that I don't like dished buttons on this thick of tungsten spinners. It's a revelation for me. Yeah, it's the dish that throws it off. It's too much weight to throw around with your fingers in that position. So that's interesting. Surprised I haven't tried dished buttons on a thick tungsten spinner like this. You know, I wonder if I got any ridiculous thick tea times, because that might make a difference. Those on the Chonky W feel great, and the Chonky's heavier than this guy. Let me see if I got any of those available. So we are running back to these Ultim grips that Kimmy was gracious enough to send with the tungsten Dawn Tea. Man. Yeah. So that's gonna be, I wouldn't say a daily carry because I don't really do tungsten for daily carries. One, it's just very heavy to carry around in your pocket. Two, it's also very brittle, easy to shatter. Typically I'll go with like titaniums for a daily carry, but this guy is definitely going to be sitting in my tray on my desk, ready to grab at any and every point throughout the day. Absolutely love it. Don't plan to let it go anytime soon. If you want to know what I would recommend between these two, I mean, they're so different. Obviously, it's the same model, but just the feedback, the feel, the sound, the gyro, the everything about it, the material plays a big difference, as well as your buttons. Even if you end up changing the bearing on one of them, that'll make a difference. But if you don't get many spinners, definitely go for the zirconium. It's going to be more all around. I gotta start wrapping this video up. I do need to mention how affordable Z Studio spinners are. It's quite impressive. For example, this zirconium Dawn Tea, fully polished, was only $200. I forget if that includes shipping or not, but that is just extremely affordable. It's not like you're paying for less quality. There are different grades of materials, different grades of zirconium. This is a very high grade of Zirc, beautifully darkened, nice dark Zirc. $200 is a very great price point, a big bang for your buck. You really just can't go wrong. Now, the tungsten, of course, that's going to be more expensive. Tungsten is a bitch to machine. You're going through a lot of bits, and your price point is going to get run up as a result of. So yes, this was $400 for just the tungsten, and I didn't know I was going to get buttons with it, the Ultim buttons. That's not a bad price point. That's pretty much where you see every single other makers. But for the most part, he really tries to keep the price points down. It's impressive. I feel like he could have easily sold these for closer to $350, and yet he was dropping them for $2. Sold like hotcakes. I can see why. So again, thank you guys for watching. Please, if you haven't checked out Ziii Studios, go follow his page. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you want. Helps encourage me to put out more videos, and hopefully some more giveaways soon. We do have a big giveaway coming up pretty soon here. I'll go ahead and share it. We got a Puchicon that I'll be giving away. Sakura EDC. It should be pretty popular. It's going to be a first edition, and yeah. So that should be in 1 or 2 more videos. I'm going to start trying to push these out quicker. I got hundreds of fidgets that I want to show off. My collection is very large, and it is getting larger daily. I got 8 more unboxings lined up, and so we'll get there. Patience is key. Thank you guys. Later.